Republican strategist and CBS News contributor Frank Luntz was interviewing Donald Trump in Iowa, where he made those comments about Senator McCain. Frank is with us from Los Angeles. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you said on Face the Nation that this could be a turning point. Is it a turning point?
I think it's even more significant. In the last 24 hours, the fact that Trump has still refused to back down, the fact that he wrote that op-ed tells me that he is absolutely, positively in this race to stay. And in fact, Charlie, let's take this a step further. I believe if this continues to become even more contentious between Trump and the Republican Party, then we have to start to consider the possibility of a third-party movement. That Donald Trump has the money that Ross Perot had. He has an even greater degree of commitment to this race. He doesn't play by the rules that any other candidate plays. And in fact, in response to a question from the audience as I was interviewing him, he markedly refused to commit to support the Republican nominee. That this could be the beginning of a third-party candidacy.
So it may be contentious, Frank, but how do you explain he is still #1 in the polls?
Because, and that's a great question, there's a segment of American society that has had it with politicians that seem to be structured, that use poll-tested phrases, that Donald Trump says what a lot of people are thinking but are unwilling to say. And so they gravitate to that. But what's different about this time is that when you attack the veteran community as they perceive it to be an attack, and I've done my research over the last 24 hours, that you can ignore certain segments of American society in a Republican primary. Veterans matter. And this is going to be a very tough time for Donald Trump, but he is not backing down, and there's no way he's going to apologize.
Does what he's saying damage at all the Republican brand?
It could, because it just makes all of this almost like a circus. But what bothers me the most is that we're so early into this process, and they're already using such horrific language to attack each other, that when you've got a combination of tens or hundreds of millions of dollars to spend and candidates that are prepared to say just about anything about each other, this could be the ugliest campaign in modern times. And we already know that at least one of these candidates, Donald Trump, is prepared to go ugly early.
But
No, go ahead.
you're in the room, Frank, and you're looking at him eye to eye. You talked to him before, during, and after. Do you really believe that he believes what he's saying, or is he just trying to be provocative? And what was the reaction in the room when he said it?
Now, I absolutely believe that he believes it, and I believe that he's going to do it differently. He challenged me. He said that I was trying to make him politically correct when I was asking him, do you really want to use these words? Is this your meaning? But I'll tell you that there were boos when he made his comment about McCain and about veterans who weren't captured. Did he get a standing ovation at the end? Yes. But all 10 presidential candidates got standing ovations. And in fact, everyone in the room got up for the other candidates. Not everyone got up for Donald Trump. That this is going to be a nightmare of a campaign if he insists on being so uncivil and so disrespectful. But you better get ready for it.
I find that notion that the logic of if he was shot down, that he's not a hero, America will not accept.
To me, I don't understand why somebody would say that. And I've spent a lot of time with the POWs over the last 3 years, and these guys are heroes. Donald Trump does not understand that he hit a chord, and I believe he's going to face a lot of protests in the coming months.
All right, Frank, we have to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us.